Hey guys, this is just a quick video on what you do when you do driving lessons in your own car. Now, you are allowed to do driving lessons in your own vehicle or your parents' car in this country, in the UK, okay? But there are a few things you're going to need to bear in mind or make sure you've got before you actually venture out onto the roads, okay? First things first, you need to get the correct insurance. So just because your mum's insured doesn't mean that you're insured. So you're going to need to ring up, or your mum or dad or friends or family is going to need to ring up, and they're going to need to explain to their insurance company that they're going to take out a provisional license holder. So someone with a provisional license, okay? They will then need to add you to the policy, okay? And it doesn't matter where you're going, even if you're like off-road somewhere in a car park, you're still going to need that, okay? So just make sure you get your insurance sorted. It's probably going to cost you a few quid extra every month to do that. Next thing is to make sure your car is roadworthy, okay? So it needs to have an MOT certificate, okay? So make sure that's got an MOT certificate. Make sure the tyres are in good condition, the lights are working, all the switches and everything working in the way it should be working, okay? And just make sure that's all up to scratch. Third thing would be L plates. So you need them visibly on the outside of the car, so front and back, and they need to be visible. So you can't have them inside a back window because sometimes those back windows are a bit tinted, so they need to be on the bodywork of the car, so front and back. I've seen some people just driving along with them on the back, excuse me, and some I've seen just on the front. So just make sure they have front and back, and if they fall off, you need to stick them back on. So it's probably advisable to get those full magnetic ones, or just tape them on in some fashion of some kind. An additional extra would be an interior mirror. So if you wanted the passenger, the person who's viewing your driving, to watch what's going on behind, they could get an interior mirror. Now, that's not legally required, but it's very, very useful for them to see what's going on behind, okay? So those are the things I would say that you're going to need when you go out in your car. Just make sure you're safe. You're going somewhere that you feel comfortable with. You're not going to go somewhere which is way out of your depth, okay? Do the things you're doing with your driving instructor if you're doing lessons with your driving instructor. Hope that helps. See you on the next one.